Education for service. This century-old motto has shaped our legacy, steadily leading the University of Central Missouri in its mission of transforming students into lifelong learners dedicated to serving their communities.
What the world wants most and needs is the right kind of service. Your service should consist in developing the mind and shaping character. You will go out from this college to make lives. Is it not the noblest work possible? President E.L. Hendricks.
One of the oldest universities in the state, UCM opened its doors as the State Normal School No. 2 in 1871. As the need for a more educated citizenry became evident, the university was founded to help influence the educational progress of the state by producing qualified teachers.
Most of us leave the Warrensburg Normal to return no more, but we take away with us memories of well-spent hours. And no matter where we go, we hope to hear the voice of students grow stronger each year until the people of the state shall realize that there is in Warrensburg a mighty factor in the educational world. Class of 1905.
CMSU was a catalyst for a lot of things in my life. Education opens doors. I know it did for me. Professors make you think, and that leads you to believe. Reverend Price Ellis.
Like our name, many things have inevitably changed over the past 150 years. Although it began with only 30 students its first year, UCM is now home to approximately 10,000 students who represent nearly every state and 50 countries. We're consistently recognized as a top university by U.S. News and World Report and the Princeton Review, and our campus that once began in a single rented building has grown to include locations in Warrensburg, Lee Summit, and online. However, consistency remains in our unrivaled pursuit of providing students with valuable degrees and the hands-on experience needed for long-term success.
The most exciting part, perhaps, is not so much what we've accomplished, but how we have accomplished it. One person's view of the university does not, cannot, reflect perfect vision for the institution, nor can it do much toward providing the necessary energy and momentum required to meet the challenge of excellence. Only an integrated, unified effort can do that. Working together, our collective vision will produce clear, distinct, and truly focused goals, and our collective efforts will enable Central Missouri State to reach its full potential as a university. President Ed Elliott.
The bright minds that walked these historic halls in 1871 left indelible footprints that paved the way for future generations. From the very first graduating class to all those who have followed throughout its 150 years, UCM has remained a place where each student is valued, a place where opportunities are limitless and greatness is achieved, a place from which thousands go forth into the world as educated citizens and take with them lasting memories and the sense of pride that comes with a meaningful degree.
The curtain falls upon the old normal scenes, but another and more glorious scene lies before us. The morning of our life activity is breaking, and before us stretches far into the distance, widely diverging paths. The friendships formed here are tender and lasting, and we will ever remain constant and true to our dear alma mater, senior class of 1913.
And while it's imperative that we draw from the strength of our humble beginnings as we embark on the century ahead, it is equally important to remember that our future is driven by innovation, transformation, and a shared vision of hard work and continuous improvement. This is just the beginning.
We cannot be content with who we are today. Today is simply the culmination of who we have been. Instead, we must look into the future and consider who we will be, because tomorrow's successes can be only if we carefully plan for them.
Good afternoon. We ask for the health and safety of everyone, that your masks remain on throughout the ceremony and until you exit the building. Thank you for your cooperation. The University of Central Missouri Spring 2021 undergraduate commencement exercises are about to begin. Please stand. This afternoon, we welcome all individuals who are receiving degrees from the University of Central Missouri's College of Health, Science, and Technology's School of Nursing and School of Natural Sciences. We also welcome University of Central Missouri faculty here with us this afternoon. And now we welcome the platform party. The Spring 2021 undergraduate commencement ceremony for the College of Health, Science, and Technology's School of Nursing and School of Natural Sciences is now in order. Please be seated. Members of the graduating class, Board of Governors, faculty, staff, students, family, alumni, and friends. My name is Dr. Shari Bax, Master of Ceremonies for the Spring 2021 Undergraduate Commencement and Vice President for Student Experience and Engagement. It's always a pleasure to have family and friends of UCM students visiting our campus. Welcoming you here for this afternoon's event is especially meaningful as we honor our graduates and celebrate their achievements. For all the guests watching the live stream, we are so glad you can join us for this special event. Finally, we want to take a moment and recognize the many mothers here today. We wish you a very happy Mother's Day and appreciate you spending part of your day with us. Commencement also provides an opportunity to recognize Central Missouri's outstanding faculty and staff who are dedicated to providing the highest quality education and to making a positive difference in the lives of our students. Would the representatives of the faculty please rise? Please join me in saluting our faculty with a round of applause. We would also like to thank Dr. Anthony Purcell and members of the UCM Wind Ensemble and Dr. Adams Roost and UCM's Concert Choir for their virtual musical performances this afternoon. Thanks also to Nexus Interpreting, who is serving as our sign language interpreter for this afternoon, and to our name readers, Dr. Sarah Hoffman and Mr. Shannon Johnson. Lastly, a special thanks to the members of the Commencement Committee, who spent many long hours planning this day and to the many others who have helped to organize and plan this commencement. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. With us this evening are two members of the University of Central Missouri's Board of Governors. Please stand as I call your name. Governor John Collier, Board Vice President of Weston, and Student Governor Zachary Racy of Riverside. With us also are University President Roger Best, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs Phil Bridgman, Dean of the College of Health, Science, and Technology Alice Greify, Distinguished Alumni Scott Taylor, Faculty Senate President and Mace Bearer James Locke, and candidate for a Bachelor's of Science degree Catherine Evans. Please welcome them. Governor Racy, would you please bring greetings from the Board of Governors?
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today. On behalf of the University of Central Missouri Board of Governors, it is my great honor to welcome you to the Spring 2021 commencement exercises. This is an exceptional day because of the significant milestone that each of you has achieved by completing your UCM degree. We know what a tremendous commitment of your time and financial resources you have made to reach your educational goals. But we also understand you did not make this journey alone. We're grateful for the encouragement and support you have received from your family and friends through the many weeks, months, and years of hard work. So as we honor you as graduates, we also celebrate these important individuals in your life who contributed to your success. Your graduation today puts you in a unique position as members of the 150th year class. On May 10th, 1871, UCM officially opened its doors, and since then, we have had a long tradition of helping students realize their career goals. We are proud of our faculty and staff who, throughout history, have shown their resilience and have persevered to keep higher education moving forward. This has been especially true in a year of a pandemic, so we deeply appreciate all efforts that have made it possible to celebrate your graduation. As you leave UCM today, we are confident that you're benefiting from life lessons you have gained from engaging with faculty and staff members who cared about your growth and success. Our hope is that you'll take what you learned from those experiences and use it to benefit others through your mentorship, encouragement, and support. May the learning that you experienced here at UCM provide you with the tools you need to fulfill your lifelong career goals. May it provide you with a sense of purpose and perspective, the realization that you can make a difference, and the courage to try. Never one to mince words, Lee Iacocca, a longtime American automobile executive, once offered some blunt but good advice for graduates. As he put it, apply yourself. Get all the education you can, but then, by God, do something. Don't just stand there, make it happen. We know that as UCM graduates, you have the knowledge, skills, and aptitude to do exactly what this statement proposes. Work hard, have confidence in yourself, and remember, however you define it through your dreams and ambitions, now is your time to make it happen. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Governor Racy. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Alice Greify, Dean of the College of Health, Science, and Technology, who will give remarks. Dr. Greify will be followed by Catherine Evans, a candidate for the Bachelor of Science degree, who will also give remarks.
As you come to the end of this journey called college, you will have received much advice. You've gotten advice from friends, family, faculty, and administrators. But today, I'm not going to give you advice. I'm going to give you something to do. Because after all, they say action is louder than words. For much of your lives, you've probably been told to find your passion. You've been told to reach for the stars, look to the future, to dream big. When I was a young girl, I had always dreamed about making my family's sweet potato casserole. You know, the ones with lots of butter and lots of brown sugar, toasted with roasted marshmallows. And not just any marshmallows, but the little ones that were spread so evenly that they browned to just the right shade of golden deliciousness. Well, finally the day came, and my mother told me it was my turn to make the casserole. I got it ready, and I put it in the oven, and I waited as the marshmallows began to brown. I closed my eyes, and I dreamed of how wonderful that casserole was going to be. Well, the next thing I knew, I smelled smoke. Those marshmallows had rushed past golden delicious, straight into charred, and they were beginning to burst into flames. I had just stood there, and I had only dreamed. And as I said when I started, I'm not going to give you advice. I'm going to give you something to do. And that something to do is to just stop just dreaming and to start doing. The world has plenty of dreamers. And while the dreamers are busy dreaming, they're really happy people, they're really successful people, the really interesting, engaged, and powerful people are busy doing. So today, you need to start doing too. Be a doer and not just a dreamer, whether or not you know what your passion might be. The truth is, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to know. Just have to keep moving forward. You don't have to have the perfect life or the perfect job or even that perfectly browned sweet potato casserole. You just need to keep doing something, seizing the next opportunity, and staying open to trying something new. So as you leave here today, going out in the world to start the next phase of your lives, be a doer. You're no longer a student. You're no longer a work in progress. Your casserole is ready, and those marshmallows are just the right shade of golden delicious. You are leaving here today as a citizen of the real world with the responsibility to become a person worthy of joining and contributing to society. You can do this. So be brave, be amazing, be a doer, and finally, always be yourself. Congratulations, graduates.
Hello. I would like to start by thanking everyone who made this live and in-person graduation possible today, and also by welcoming all the family, friends, and faculty, and especially all the moms out there here to celebrate the class of 2021. Each and every one of you has made an impact on the class of 2021, and we are so grateful that you are here to celebrate with us. My name is Katie Evans, and I am a graduate representing the UCM School of Nursing. Last spring, students all around the nation experienced a change in school as we know it. In the world of nursing, our lectures became Zoom and our clinicals became virtual simulations. You may be wondering what all that entails, and believe me, it was a treat. It closely resembled playing The Sims, but your sim character was critically ill and very upset, and you were responsible for fixing them. It was quite nerve-wracking, to be completely honest. Thankfully, when the fall semester rolled around, we were able to resume our in-person classes and get back in the hospital setting. I think we all agreed that 7 weeks of online nursing school was plenty. Flexibility and patience were tested during this time, but it makes today seem even sweeter. UCM gave me a unique experience being surrounded by people who are passionate about nursing, and we found that sharing mutual struggles is a very effective way to make friends. As the late, great Muhammad Ali said, "Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain." It's not something you learn in school, but if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you haven't learned anything. I began nursing school with a few girls I have known since elementary school, but majority strangers. And today I graduate with a group of people that includes many new and lifelong friends. We coined the phrase, nursing school is a team sport, and it rang so true throughout the entire program. We performed head-to-toe assessments on each other. We rehearsed, critiqued, and filmed skills lab videos together, and somehow we managed to simultaneously be living our best and worst lives for the past 2 years. All of us came to UCM for a nursing degree, but we are leaving with so much more. Many of us have found future bridesmaids and 2 future groomsmen, future coworkers, mentors, roommates, and a whole lot more friendly faces we will surely run into throughout our careers. And what a unique group we are, finishing school and kicking off our careers amidst a pandemic. Not many can say they've done that. Everyone has their own reason for choosing to pursue nursing, and there are so many different directions we will go with our careers. Out of our 42 students, I know we will represent UCM in the fields of pediatrics, critical care, labor and delivery, oncology, and emergency department, just to name a few. And I am confident that we will represent the university well. Throughout the program, our professors have emphasized that they are teaching us to be the types of nurses that they would like to have as coworkers. I hope they're ready, because here in the next few weeks, many of them will become coworkers and there will be no takebacks. So now it's our turn. We begin to bridge the gap from school into practice. And I think I speak for most students in this room when I say that we are ready. Some students in this room will immediately continue their education, not me, while others of us will dive into a career and open a new chapter. We now begin to split ways and build our own futures, but one thing we will always have in common is that UCM has played a part in our story. I am grateful to have been a part these past 4 years, and even more grateful for the opportunity it has given me to pursue my dream career. Thank you, UCM, and congratulations, class of 2021.
Among our baccalaureate students are those who have excelled in their studies and earned the highest respect of the faculty. In your program, under the section entitled Undergraduate Academic Honors, you will find an explanation of the 3 classifications of honors. Those students with honors will be recognized as their names are read and they cross the platform later in the ceremony. At this time, however, it gives me great pleasure to recognize the students who have achieved a perfect grade point average of 4.0. Students, please stand as your name is called and remain standing until all have been recognized. Audience, please hold your applause until all students have been named. Braden J. Bonison, Pleasant Hill, Missouri, has earned a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in agricultural science. Emily Ann Henderson, Excelsior Springs, Missouri, has earned a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in biology. Gabrielle Elise McAtee, Manhattan, Kansas, has earned a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in biology. Sally Lynn Vaughn, Blue Springs, Missouri, has earned a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in nursing. Please join me in recognizing these outstanding students. You may be seated. Graduates, you've accomplished a goal that you've been working toward for many years. We look forward to your next chapters, and we'll be cheering you along the way. On behalf of the faculty, I congratulate you. Now, will all of you please stand? President Best, on behalf of the faculty, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates for the Spring 2021 Commencement. These students, as officially listed and notified, have qualified for degrees offered by the university. The Bachelor of Science degree. It is my privilege to present to you these candidates for the conferring of their degrees.
Graduates, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Missouri and through the Board of Governors of this great institution, the University of Central Missouri, I do hereby confer upon each of you the degree for which you have qualified, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Graduates, we're extremely proud of you. Audience, will you help me congratulate our newest alumni? Well, after all that hard work, would you have a seat? It's now my privilege to introduce to you Mr. Scott Taylor, who serves as the president of the UCM Alumni Foundation Board of Directors, and who is also a 1989 graduate of UCM and one of our distinguished alumni. And he is here to welcome our newest members of Mule Nation.
Hello, and congratulations, class of 2021. My name is Scott Taylor, and as Dr. Best said, I'm a 1989 graduate of UCM and a Mule football alum. I also have the honor to serve as president of the UCM Alumni Foundation Board of Directors and to represent our network of more than 100,000 UCM mules and jennies around the world. As you venture into greatness, I encourage you to stay connected to your alma mater through the UCM Alumni Foundation. There are many ways to give back, to pay it forward, and to make a lasting impact. Maya Angelou once said, "I've learned that you shouldn't go through life with a catcher's mitt on both hands. You need to be able to throw something back." You can give back to the university by volunteering your time, attending events, joining a Mule Nation chapter, making a donation to your favorite program, or making positive change through social media. Now, you don't need to be wealthy to be a philanthropist. You need only to have the desire to help others, just as those who came before you and helped to make the dreams that you're realizing today possible. The opportunities to stay engaged are endless. You all arrived at UCM seeking an education that will give you the knowledge and the skills to be of service to your communities. UCM has a long tradition of education for service. This means believing in something larger than yourself, believing that you can make a difference by finding your calling and staying true to your heart. Now, the past year may not have gone exactly how you imagined it. I know that it's been a challenge for each and every one of you. However, the fact that you are here today tells me something about you. It says that you are tough, resilient, and unyielding, willing to put in the necessary work despite the difficult circumstances. You have shown what it really is to be a mule or a jenny. The obstacles that your mule-like toughness kicked aside during the past year has prepared you well for the future. On behalf of the entire UCM Alumni Foundation, we are so proud of you, and we are excited to see what you will do with all that you have learned at UCM. Please tell the Alumni Foundation about the next chapters in your life. You are an important part of our UCM community, and we value your engagement. Again, congratulations, class of 2021.
Catherine Evans, magna cum laude. Garrett Bakken. Allison Barnhart. Taylor Berthium. Braden Bonison, summa cum laude. Sydney Bowers, summa cum laude.
Ashley Nicole Brecht. Colby Roe Burchett. Carissa Nicole Burns. Danielle Marie Boussier.
Cassidy Butts. Margot Ann Cadigan, cum laude. Courtney Ray Campbell, summa cum laude. Amir Clark. Naomi Kirigo Cole, cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Colon, summa cum laude. Jessica Coombs, cum laude. Dylan Ross Cooper, cum laude. Gabrielle Lynn Cusimano, cum laude. Jeffrey Darrow Davis, summa cum laude. Heather Delana, cum laude. Jennifer Suzanne Dewey. Haley Elizabeth Deal, summa cum laude.
Skylar Renee Drum. Alexis Ann Marie Eager. Kendra Louise Etheridge. Lauren G. Garnica, cum laude. Jeremiah Gephardt. Michaela D. Gibson. Brittany Ann Schimmergist, cum laude. Alana Nicole Golden. Cameron Ashley Good, magna cum laude. Anicia Nichelle Green.
Jenna Lynn Hamlet, magna cum laude. Shelby Har, summa cum laude. Noah B. Hemme. Emily Ann Henderson, summa cum laude. Jillian Harrigan, cum laude. Megan Evangeline Hoffman, magna cum laude. Rebecca Grace Homan. Kimberly Honey Michael. Bailey R. James.
Caitlin E. Johnston. Xavier Maxwell Jones. Allison K. Koth.
Haley Nicole Kemker, summa cum laude. Margaret Suzanne Killian, summa cum laude. Katia Rose Kreisa. Catherine D. Kusman. Stephanie Lynn Ledzinski, cum laude.
Elizabeth Ann Larson, magna cum laude. Kennedy Ann Laughlin. Gabrielle Nagol Lehau.
Rachel Maureen Nolan Mann, magna cum laude. Annie Nicole Martin, summa cum laude. Erica Ann Marsh, summa cum laude. Gabrielle McAtee, summa cum laude. Ivana R. McConnell, summa cum laude. Alicia Ann McMillan, magna cum laude. Jacob Paul Mino. Riley Allison Michael, cum laude.
Emily Danielle Michaelis, cum laude. Kendall C. Menery. Elizabeth Grace Miller, cum laude.
Atsuki Emma Mori. Claire Eileen Nash.
Divine Chinera Indu. Garrett Edward Niemeyer. Mike Tanner Onka. Kieran S. Payne, cum laude. Amber Michelle Petty, cum laude.
Casey A. Powell, cum laude. Michelle Lynn Powell, cum laude. Erica Marie Pyle. Claire Elizabeth Rockwall, cum laude. Lillian Jing Riley, magna cum laude.
Justin D. Rep. Melissa Krishna Residor.
Laura Lee Rich, summa cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Roberts, summa cum laude. Sydney Dennis Rosevold. Nathaniel Parker Saul. Bailey M. Schaefermeyer, summa cum laude.
Hannah M. Slazelman, summa cum laude. Ashton L. Slobom, cum laude. Ira Josephine Shankles, magna cum laude. Ashley L. Shelton.
Emma Caroline Solovic, cum laude. Christina M. Sperry, summa cum laude. Rachel Sporleader, magna cum laude. Lauren R. Stengel.
Blake R. Stark, summa cum laude. Trey D. Stout. Ariel Alexis Strawn. Cole B. Taylor. Emma Kathleen Tinnen, magna cum laude.
Kayla Nicole Tinoco, summa cum laude. Sally Lynn Vaughn, summa cum laude. Sarah A. Weisner, summa cum laude. Jordan Elizabeth Walker, summa cum laude. Brooklyn T. Ward. magna cum laude.
Aaron Robert Weatherby, summa cum laude. Rachel Marie Weil. Lane Austin Wessing.
Morgan R. Wygant, summa cum laude. Ross Allen Wilkie, cum laude. Shay Ann Williams.
Joseph Elliott Willis. Natalie Christine Wolverton, cum laude. Sabrina Renee Wood. Julian Rose Wortman, cum laude. Mohammed Zakaria. Samuel Jones.
How about another round of applause for our graduates? We at the university recognize that these students would not have been successful without tremendous help along the way, and we want to show our appreciation to you. Would the parents, grandparents, spouses, children, and other supporters of today's graduates stand and be recognized? You all have played a significant role. Congratulations. Please remain standing as Dr. Bax returns to the podium.
Audience, leading us today in the singing of the alma mater is UCM's concert choir. You may follow along with the words that will be projected on the screen behind me. Graduates, please stand. Would the audience please be seated and remain seated throughout the recessional? Guests will be released by sections to promote social distancing. Please remain seated until your section is released. Your graduates will greet you outside the building following the recessional. This concludes the Spring 2021 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. Okay, guests, if you'll just bear with me, with a little bit of patience and cooperation, we'll get everyone out of here. I'm going to dismiss you by sections to a specific exit. For our guests with disabilities and limited mobility,